Can dogs actually understand the things we say to them? Hey there, fellow dog lovers. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic that'll blow your mind. Can dogs actually understand the things we say to them? From simple commands to picking up on our emotions, their abilities go way beyond what you think. Stick around as we explore the top 10 incredible ways dogs understand us. Number 10. The power of repetition. One of the most basic ways dogs understand us is through repetition. Just like humans learn new skills through repetition, dogs can memorize the meanings of words if they hear them often enough. Commands like sit, stay, and fetch become second nature to dogs after being repeated consistently. It's more than just following a pattern. Dogs begin to associate these words with actions. Imagine saying walk and watching your dog rush to the door. They're not just recognizing the sound and know what comes next. Over time, they learn to anticipate what you're asking, and the thrill is in how quickly they pick up on this association. Could simple repetition be the key to unlocking your dog's ability to understand you? Keep reading to discover just how far their cognitive skills go. Number 9. Tone versus words. While repetition plays a big role, tone is also crucial. Dogs are highly attuned to the emotional cues in our voices. Have you noticed how your dog's ears perk up when you speak in a high-pitched, happy tone? They can sense your excitement, and they mirror it back to you. Similarly, a stern or angry voice can make a dog cower or react anxiously. But here's the twist. Recent research has shown that dogs can distinguish between tone and actual words. They don't just hear good boy in a happy voice, they process both the word and the tone independently. So even if you say something neutral like banana in an excited tone, your dog may get excited too, showing that they focus on tone but also process the words themselves. Could your dog be reading between the lines of what you say? There's more to their understanding than meets the ear. Number 8. Understanding human emotion. Dogs don't just listen to the words we say, they're experts at picking up on our emotional states. Have you ever had a rough day only for your dog to come over and rest their head on your lap? This isn't a coincidence. Dogs can read our facial expressions and body language to detect changes in our emotions. In fact, studies show that dogs can tell when we're happy, sad, angry, or anxious based solely on our body language and the tone of our voice. Imagine the thrill of knowing that your dog not only recognizes your words but also senses your emotional well-being. This makes their bond with us deeper and more meaningful than simple obedience. Could your dog be your emotional mind reader? They might understand more than just your words. Number 7. Word discrimination. Did you know dogs can actually differentiate between hundreds of words? Research suggests that the average dog can learn up to 165 words, while some breeds, such as border collies, can learn even more, up to 1,000. They can distinguish between words with similar sounds, such as sit and hit, by focusing on context and body language. The way dogs distinguish between words is more advanced than just guessing. If you say ball, your dog won't go looking for a bone. They understand that each word has a distinct meaning. This word discrimination is a remarkable feat of their cognitive abilities, proving that dogs can learn vocabulary like young children. Could your dog be a vocabulary whiz? You'll be amazed at how many words they truly understand. Number 6. Hand signals and words. Dogs are natural observers, and they quickly learn to associate words with gestures. For example, many dogs can perform tricks based on hand signals without verbal cues. Over time, they learn to pair certain hand movements with specific words. For instance, raising your hand might mean sit to your dog, while pointing might mean down. But here's the exciting part. Dogs can understand the words even when the gestures are absent. Studies have shown that well-trained dogs can perform a task based purely on verbal instruction, without the need for hand signals. This demonstrates their ability to process language independently of physical cues, making them true multisensory learners. Is your dog following your hand or your words? It turns out they might be more language savvy than you think. Number 5. Recognizing names. Dogs are amazing at recognizing names, not just their own, but also the names of other pets, family members, and even toys. If you've ever said, "Where's your ball?" and watched your dog run to grab their favorite toy, you've seen this in action. This isn't just a trick. Your dog understands the concept of individual names and can associate them with specific people or objects. Imagine the thrill of watching your dog identify people in the family just by hearing their names. You could say, "Where's Dad?" and your dog will run straight to him. This level of understanding shows how dogs can categorize different names in their mind. Could your dog be putting names to faces better than you thought? Their talent for recognition might just surprise you. Number 4. Sensing commands and sentences. Many people think dogs only respond to simple commands, but what if they could actually understand full sentences? Dogs are capable of picking out keywords from longer sentences to infer meaning. For instance, if you say, "Do you want to go for a walk?" Your dog will pick up on the word walk and react accordingly, even if they don't fully understand the entire sentence. This ability to extract meaning from complex speech patterns makes dogs remarkable communicators. They don't need you to simplify your language, they're already decoding your sentences like a puzzle, focusing on the important words to understand what you want from them. Could your dog be the Sherlock Holmes of sentences, picking out clues to figure out what you're saying? Number 3. Contextual understanding. One of the most thrilling aspects of a dog's language skills is their ability to understand words based on context. For example, the word outside might mean something different depending on the situation. In one instance, it could mean going for a walk, while in another, it could simply mean stepping into the backyard. Dogs are smart enough to figure out what you mean based on the context in which the word is used. They don't just blindly follow commands, they process the entire situation to figure out the best course of action. This contextual understanding shows that dogs are far more intelligent than many people give them credit for. Could your dog be a master at decoding context? Their situational awareness might blow your mind. Number 2. Reacting to body language. While words are important, dogs often rely on body language to fully understand what we're trying to communicate. Studies show that dogs can read our body language with remarkable accuracy, interpreting everything from a simple nod to more complex gestures. If you point to an object, your dog will look in the direction you're pointing. If you slouch, they might recognize that you're feeling down. Dogs combine what they hear with what they see, making their understanding of human communication incredibly sophisticated. It's a thrilling realization to know that your dog is watching and listening, processing both words and gestures to figure out how to respond. Could your dog be watching your every move to understand you better? They might be reading your body as closely as your words. Number 1. Emotional word recognition. At the top of the list is the most thrilling revelation of all. Dogs can recognize and react to emotional words. Words like love, good, and happy seem to trigger positive emotional responses in dogs, while words like no or bad might evoke a different reaction. This shows that dogs don't just recognize words, they understand the emotions behind them. Imagine your dog responding to your emotional state based on the words you use. This deep level of understanding cements the idea that dogs are not only our loyal companions, but also emotionally intelligent beings who can sense how we feel based on what we say. Could your dog understand the very emotions behind your words? Their emotional intelligence might be deeper than you ever thought. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Please don't forget to see the link in the description. Stay tuned for our latest updates and exciting topics.